know, I watched his last fight. I saw his last fight against TJ Brown, and I was not so impressed. I've trained with TJ since then, and I think I'm going to come out on top of this one. You know, he got in my face a little bit of weigh-ins, and that it really doesn't affect me too much either way. It's not going to affect the outcome. I'm going to get on top of him. I'm going to bring the hurt. He's just going to get smashed, so it really doesn't matter either way. I think he's just trying to get in my face when he can, because he ain't going to be able to touch me otherwise. This fight is going to go to the ground pretty quick. If it stays on the feet, he's going to take some hard shots. I'll put him on the ground, or he'll put himself on the ground. So it's gonna end up there. They're gonna see me on top, smother him. He's gonna take some hard shots. He's either gonna get a ref stoppage due to strikes, or it's gonna be a hard submission to avoid, because he's gonna give something up.
I didn't come here to do an interview. I came here to smash Tony Wade's face.
Fight fans, time for our main event of the evening, the V3 Lightweight Championship, scheduled for 5 rounds. And here's the challenger, Brandon Rhodes from Florence, Alabama, fighting for Flatline Mixed Martial Arts. He also cross-trains with some of the top gyms and fighters in Alabama. And Rick McCracken, this kid is the top 155-pounder in a very competitive state of Alabama.
Oh yeah, Brandon Rhodes is the real deal. His brother is a top-ranked professional fighter. He's got a great training camp, he's tough. You know, that loss he suffered to TJ Brown, he took that fight on 3 days' notice. So, you know, we didn't get to see the real Brandon Rhodes last time, so I think we're gonna see a very fast, agile, and strong, and vastly improved Brandon Rhodes.
Rhodes at 5-1. He has some jiu-jitsu skills, but he would love to keep this fight standing and show his knockout ability. Brandon Rhodes making his way now inside the cage. Packed house here at Minglewood Hall, and there is a good look at Brandon Rhodes wearing the black trunks from Florence, Alabama. Big challenge for him in this lightweight championship as he meets up with the V3 champion, Tony the Only Way. And Tony Way has made a name for himself in mixed martial arts. The Bartlett, Tennessee native, fighting for Urban Fitness Kickboxing. Smile on his face, very popular fighter. This guy will be going professional soon. We're gonna lose him in V3 fights, but he's one of the best.
It's okay. We don't want to see him go, but you got to let him go, man. He is in great shape. He has been practicing. He's been training. Man, you can't ask for a more complete fighter right here.
Won the title way back in November over Zach Arkansas Wallace. Terrific jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai. He has it all. Tony the Only Way. As he gets lathered up and ready for the fight. Look at him, all smiles. Even with the mouth guard, you can tell he's having a good time. And look at the Tony Way fans, like a Milky Way, right?
Yeah, I like that. Pretty clever there.
He jogs his way into the cage. We take a look at the tail of the tape. Brandon Rhodes at 6 feet tall, weighed in at 154 pounds yesterday, the official weigh-in. 5-1 record, he's just 20 years of age. All-around fighter, can stand up, jiu-jitsu skills, obviously, freestyle, if you will, and he'll be wearing the black trunks. Tony Way at 5'8", 155 pounds. He's very impressive at 10-1, and again, currently holds the V3 lightweight crown. He's 23, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai specialist, and he's wearing the multicolored trunks. Let's get the official introduction with Michael Kelly.
V3 Legion, this main event and championship bout is brought to you by Club 152 on Beale Street. It is set for 5 3-minute rounds in the lightweight division. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action is Matt Thomas. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the all-black trunks. At 6 feet even, he weighed in at 155 pounds. A freestyle fighter with an MMA record of 5 wins and 1 loss. Representing Flatline MMA and fighting out of Florence, Alabama, Brandon Rhodes. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. He wears the red, white, and black trunks. At 5 feet 8 inches, he weighed in at 156 pounds. A Muay Thai fighter with an impressive MMA record, 10 wins and just 1 loss. Representing UFK and fighting out of Bartlett, Tennessee, he is your reigning V3 lightweight champion, Tony Way.
And now Matt Thomas with the final instructions for our 2 fighters.
Fighters to the middle. All right, gentlemen, this is for the championship. You guys know the rules. We went over them in the back. If you get a submission, don't stop until I make you stop. Tap up, go to your corners.
Lightweight championship.
No tap there, Greg.
No tap. Scheduled for 5 rounds, 5 3-minute rounds. Matt Thomas, he's in charge.
Look for Brandon to throw punches and kicks. Look for Tony to get this to the ground.
Rhodes and Way, round 1, here we go. Quickly, leg kick nicely by Rhodes.
Tony coming out with a Muay Thai looking stance. Sporting the tights too. Roundhouse.
Off the mark there, but then a nice sweeping kick there to the left leg of Rhodes. Again, Rhodes would like to stay up if he can.
Rhodes is utilizing that reach right now. He don't want Tony getting close to him.
Yeah, Tony at 5'8" and Rhodes at 6 feet tall.
He looks a lot taller though, doesn't he?
He does.
Taken on 10 by Way. Great defense by Rhodes.
Misses with the combination there. Just a little short on both the right and left. Have to take advantage of it when you can.
You know, I'm kind of laughing. Brandon was really, exaggerated and aggressive on that takedown stop. He does not want to go to the ground.
It's big time advantage for Tony Way when it goes to the ground, as everybody knows. Misses with the roundhouse once again. Left jab by Rhodes.
Definitely what Tony Way could be setting up is a nice punch, faking that shot and coming with a big left hook.
Your Way, you want to come closer to throw punches, but then you know that this may happen. And there's the takedown by Tony Way. Rhodes tried to get back up, and he is back on his feet.
Watch the guillotine attempt, though. Tony he puts together everything. If something's not open, he goes right into something else. As you can see, he tried that takedown attempt. It wasn't open. He came up with a knee.
Another one.
Oh, Brandon with the right. Tony was walking out.
And he followed it up with the left.
Hey, Tony got hit hard right there. See it well holding it up on his left eye.
Rhodes missed with the uppercut that time, and that cost him because Tony Way with the takedown.
I think Tony's going to get this takedown. Right in the mount. Right in the mount.
Under a minute to go in the first round. Tony in the mount. And Way now tries to hammer away as Rhodes tries to get out of it some way.
Rhodes hit him pretty good from the bottom there. Tony's not getting any power from these punches, but they are connecting straight on. Brandon's kind of loading up off the cage right there. You think he's going to kick off.
Fewer getting through, fewer connecting, and Rhodes
right now,
turns
Tony going for the
side.
back. Tony got the back.
Under 30 to go.
Oh, that's deep.
Rhodes in trouble. And
It's
it is over. Tony Way, so many ways to win fights. He showed it tonight. That's a very good fighter he just defeated in Brandon Rhodes.
Extremely good fighter. And Tony stayed relaxed, took a couple hits standing up, but then stayed relaxed and waited till it went down to the ground.
Tony Way retains his lightweight championship here at V3 Fights as he improves to 11-1. So Ben Brewer, Jesse James, Tony Way, all retaining their titles.
Great fight, great fight. We got what we expected from Tony Way. He's calm, collective as a champion, stayed in it, took some hits, got the position he wanted, and then took out the opponent.
You could certainly make the argument that Tony Way's the best amateur fighter in the Mid-South.
Absolutely, absolutely, no doubt about it. Very impressed with how good he looked on all aspects.
Well, Rick, you'll be heading into the cage to talk to our winner. And right now, we'll head into the cage, get the official time of the victory for Tony the Only Way as he retains his V3 lightweight belt. Here's Michael Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in the V3 cage in Minglewood Hall, we present the official time of 2 minutes and 38 seconds into round number 1. Referee Matt Thomas calls a halt to the bout due to tap out via rear naked choke, declaring your winner and still V3 lightweight champion, Tony Way.
Very impressive. Tony Way retaining his belt as he defeats Brandon Rhodes. And now Rick McCracken will get a few words with our winner.
Give it up for your champion, Tony Way, everybody. I'll tell you what, man. He kept you at bay with that reach, and it hit you a couple times. You just smiled. You waited for your opening. Great takedown, man.
Thank you, man. It hurt, and I was a little shaky on the shots. First, I got a lot of people to thank. I want to thank all my friends for coming out. Thank my beautiful girlfriend, Caitlin, everybody at UFK and Nomad. I got to thank Bryant's Breakfast, the best breakfast in Memphis. Wholesale Nutrition in South Haven. Terry Turner, my dentist, and Johnson Chiropractic.
All right, we got the thank yous out of the way. Where was the heel hook? Where was the ankle lock?
Oh, man, I don't know. It didn't come up. I don't know. He kicked me in the leg really hard. I can hardly stand up. But I don't know, man. He hits really hard, so I kind of had to change the game plan. As soon as I came out, it was get on top of him. So,
well, I'll tell you what, we're very impressed. You're an absolute complete fighter. Let me ask, man, what's the next plan?
This is my last amateur fight, guys. This is it. So I'll vacate the 155 belt. You guys can start acting cool again and start calling people out and stuff, since y'all ain't scared now. So. It's opened up, guys. Thank y'all so much for coming out. Thank V3.
Well, thank you very much, Tony Way. You've been a great champion for V3. Good luck in the next level of competition. Crowd, one more time, give it up for your champion, Tony Way.